people only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's great.
Look, I might not have as much experience as you because I'm not super old.
My son sacrificed his life to save me. I kneel before no one.
I'm so sorry, were you still talking?
Amidst the seemingly never-ending supply of trailers, all which lack visual appeal and inspiration, Universal Pictures has released a short teaser that stood out from the rest. Oppenheimer, the newest film from Christopher Nolan starring Cillian Murphy in the titular role. This teaser is mesmerizing, gripping the viewer immediately with gorgeous black and white photography cut against harsh, deeply saturated images of swirling fire. But beyond the stunning visuals, the teaser as a whole is nearly perfect, striking just the right balance of showing just enough to pique the audience's curiosity and interest in the film without giving away too much. It's a delicate balance and one that most struggle to get right. This trailer highlights just how important it is to keep some mystery left for the film itself. So let's break it down and see the old principle of less is more in action.
The world is changing, reforming. This is your moment.
The Oppenheimer trailer is structured in thirds, slowly introducing the audience to the title character little by little by little, and giving it a nice and simple beginning, middle, and end. It starts with floating red embers with a droning background track and a bit of vague dialogue, presumably about Oppenheimer himself.
He saw so much. He's so blind.
We then cut to our first image of a desk with a few of his things meticulously placed about it as a timer begins to count down. This first third of the teaser only shows 2 images, indicating to the audience that whatever is on screen is very important and should be paid close attention to.
The force from which the sun draws its power has been loosed.
For the middle third, it cuts back to the embers as they begin to swirl and now turn into flames, churning slowly, that begin to cover the screen.
You gave them the power to destroy themselves. It made him the most important man who ever lived.
We then switch back to our black and white image, and that's of Oppenheimer himself putting on his hat, running his hands back and forth along the brim. We are now partially introduced to our lead character, who we only see from his profile. We're not getting a clear view on his face, but we're able to see his movements and his body language. The final third of the trailer is now back to the striking red images of flames completely engulfing the screen, which if you look closely, you can see is actually played in reverse, indicating the fact that Oppenheimer will be taking this raw power and containing it. We then cut to the final shot of the trailer, a close-up on our lead character, finally revealing his face as he walks amongst the large crowd of photographers, and the counter finally stops. It's unbelievably effective, giving the audience a very slow and thoughtful reveal, first just from his personal belongings. Since he is absent from the shot, it's kept a bit ambiguous, like the initial shots of the embers. We then get to see his profile, letting us in a little bit on how he composes himself, but we're still not seeing his face. Then finally at the end, we see his face, keeping that last part right up to the end. So up until this point, he's been left as a bit of an enigma, but now we can read his expressions and we can see the performance in his eyes. Having the trailer structured this way keeps Oppenheimer surrounded in mystery. He doesn't even speak, giving the audience just enough to want to see more, but without having shown too much, allowing for surprise and drama within the film. Thank you for watching this video, and a huge thank you to all of you who watched and commented on my last video on the Rings of Power. It's been incredible getting to hear from you, and if you enjoyed this video as well, give it a like and share it, and comment below what did you think of the trailer for Oppenheimer.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.